Yeah, welcome to the channel. If it's the first time you've been, welcome, and welcome back to the guys that have already been and seen some of my footage before. It's 5 o'clock in the morning, which is early for me. The sun is rising and it is absolutely gorgeous. We got a comp this morning. West Wight Danglers comp. We're down at Norton, and the target species today is a bream. Which makes me happy because one, I haven't really had a decent one. I had that tiny one the other day, but I love bream fishing, so I'm really excited about it. A little bit of weed in the water, the old eelgrass. We've got massive tides at the moment, so it should be good. Like I said, I'm the first one here. I was up at 4:15 this morning, super keen. I've got loads of bait, which I will go through, but yeah, until then, let's just wait till everybody else turns up and we get our number in the draw and we can find our spot and then and get setting up. But yeah, thanks for stopping in, and we'll see you in a bit. Alright, we've got 10 minutes. Let's quickly go through. Keep it quiet because I don't want Milo copying my tactics. Alright, Milo's like way up there. He's so far ahead of me. So, quickly with the rigs. I'm going with a 3 hook on one to begin with, which has only got a size 4 Shaughnessy's. Smaller hooks than I used last time. That's got half a rag, so pretty big rag. Half a rag. That one's got a squid head. That's got half a rag with half a little squid, and that one's just got half a squid on the bottom. That's on a 6 because I think the tide is going to be running a little bit. That's on the bigger rod. Smaller rod, I'm going to keep this one in a bit closer. That's just got a 5-ounce gripper with an up and over, and I changed some of my rigs, so that's now just got a single 3.0, and that's just got a big single rag on it. Maybe for a bass, but I'll keep that one in a little bit closer to see what happens. And then later on, I'll probably switch over to two rigs, 2 hooks, and see how we get on. We've literally got like 5-10 minutes. Got these out defrosting, so they'll be going out later. So I've got some spider crab, I've got some squid, I've got some epic rag from West Wight Angling. I mean, look at those, they're huge. So I'll be putting out a really big rag bait later on at some point. What have I got in there? I've got another spider crab, and in that one I've got some razors and just some more crab legs, hopefully to maybe pick up a wrasse. Like I say, target is a bream, so if I can get one bream, well, I'd like a few bream to be honest, but if I can get a bream, and then I'll start having a go at something else, something hopefully a bit bigger, bass, hound, I don't know, but we'll see. Right, time's cool, let's get them in. Thanks, mate. That already? You literally just had that out? Oh. Yeah, that's when I just pulled that plain lead in, then those weeds on it straight away. Oh, I'll go a bit. Right, well, we're in, and I'm keeping them in a bit closer because I think the weed's still running at the minute. But I'm going to try and get another couple of rigs ready because I don't think it's going to be too long before we're changing them. Carl's in straight away. How long have we been in the water? 10-15 minutes, if that? What do you got? What do you got? What have you got? Target acquired. Nice one, mate. Good one. Oh, that'll have to beat that out. Nice, dude. Oh, it's come off. Yeah, hang on. Right, just quickly while we're waiting for a bite, because Kyle's had two bream already. I think we're only in about half hour, maybe 40 minutes. Kyle's had 2 bream. Milo to the right of me, he's had a wrasse, so they've both weighed in. Next rig to go out is this one, which has just got crab leg on each hook. I just had to quickly retie a hook on the bottom because I'd lost one to crab. And on the other side, on the bigger bait, I might change it up soon and go 2 hooks on each side. I've got a big old, that's a whole spider crab. That's on a single 3.0, which I'm keeping in closer on the off chance we might get a bass or a hound. But as yet, nothing, no luck. But we'll give these another 5 minutes that are out there, and then chuck those out. Right, 2 hours in, I've had a couple of decent knocks on the bream rig, but I'm still fishing with one big bait. There's been a few bream coming out and some wrasse, so I've got some prawn out there at the minute. Trying for a wrasse, rag tipped with prawn, and I've still got peeler crab out on the other one, but I'm going to change it up. I think as soon as I bring this, I've got another 3 hook rig ready and another crab ready. When they come in, I'm going to switch it over and go 2 hooks on both rods, because yeah, I'm going to pull something out. And there's fish coming out. Tide's only just started to really sort of fill up, so hopefully it will start switching them on. And I need to take this off because it's warming up. Well, I really thought I'd have got a bite on this last rig that I chucked out. All worm, all tipped with prawn. But I haven't had it. It's not a sniff on there at all. But I keep getting a few knocks. Everyone's getting a few bites, but nobody's hooking in. A few people dropped bream, like real close in as well. They've come off. So they're there. Kyle's had 2. Haven't you, Kyle? You've had 2, mate. So they're definitely out there. And he's about 10 metres away from me, so fingers crossed. You! Oh, he's just come off. Exactly a pound. There we go, finally, exactly a pound. Right, let's get another bait out, let's get some more. Oh yeah, that is back heading, isn't it? That other one's swung right over. Well, we're massively battling the tide at the minute. We've got a big back eddy. We're all swinging round that way, which is the opposite direction it should be going. And there's plenty of big clumps of weed in there, but the fish are still coming out. There's a few bream come out now, which was target species, so we've got the extra 5 points for that. But it'd be nice to get either a couple more bream or just something else. Keep mixing up the baits. Worm tip with prawn, worm tip with squid, worm tip with crab claws, crab legs. But nothing of keeping them real close at the minute. Trying to keep out of the weed, but it seems like the big clumps of weed are actually quite close in. So, but yeah, I don't know what the time is. We must be halfway through by now. So yeah, it'd just be really nice to get someone else now. I mean, one of my rods is going, but I think it's weed again. Yeah, so we'll keep our fingers crossed. Hopefully we can pull someone else out. But we're on the board, that's what matters. Yeah, matey. Got one, mate. Hey? Got one. Have you? Ooh, here we go. 10.5 ounces that one. So, but I'll take it. It's a lovely size for dinner. So that's going straight in the cool box. Right, we've got about an hour and a half left to go. I've got 2 in the box, which is cool. And there's still bream coming out, and I've missed 2 bites, which I'm gutted about. Nearly out of worm. I've never really used worm for him before, but it seems to work. I've had one on squid and one on worm, so. But I'm nearly out of worm now, so I'll focus on squid. Like I say, well, I think Cole's had 3, Nick's had 2, I think Gord's had 1, I've had 2. Not sure about up the other end. You had any bream coming out up there, Marlo? None. I think it's more wrasse up that end at the minute, but they're definitely in there, and the tide has totally stopped running now, so it's really easy to fish. There's still some weed out there, but yeah, and I've just keep missing it. Oh, I've missed 2. I've been holding the rod, I can feel it go, and I'm sort of striking into it, which I should just leave it and let it hook itself, which I always used to. I don't know why I've changed. But yeah, never know, might get another one. But at the moment, I'm on the board, that's what matters. So, and I've got some dinner. So Daisy and I are eating bream tonight on the barbecue, hopefully. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Then we've got an hour and a half left. You all right, mate? Back eddying again, isn't it? Right, little change up. Chucked out a big bait again. I'm on the board, I've got the bream, so I may as well have a go at trying to get the biggest fish. So I've chucked out, it was a big crab, so I've managed to get 4 baits out of it. We've got about an hour left, I think. So should be able to get through that on one rod and then just keep chucking 2 hook. Carl was kind enough to give me some of his rag, so I've got some rag to finish off because he's heading off. He's also lent me Vega. A Vega what? A Gawa. A Vega Gawa surf. To give a go. Looks really nice, looks quite tippy, which is nice. You're going to be a bit sensitive, but he said you can bash out a 6-ounce lead as well, so he said I can use it for a session, so I'm buzzing to have a go with that. So stay tuned for that one. But yeah, we've got about an hour left, so hopefully we can pull one more out, but if you don't, it's not the end of the world. Just would be nice to get another one. I haven't used one of these yet today, but I did. I brought them because I wanted to have a go with the big bait. So it's pennel setup. It's only a 3.0 pennel, some beads, and it's basically just a 1 clipped paternoster with a splashdown thing. So I'm going to chuck that out with some crab as well. See if I can't get it out some distance. I just had my last shot and it got wrapped around the eye. It didn't snap off, but it only went about 50 yards. I was trying to whack it out there, so but it's in there. Hopefully there's still some bait on it because it stopped quite abruptly, but there's still a few coming out. People are still bringing them up to weigh in, so you never know, you might get a last one, but I don't think so. We've got literally like 10 minutes left. Loads of people mackerel fishing at the moment over there. Loads of birds working, so I might have a throw with some feathers after. But yeah, I think that is us done. Yeah, I didn't think I'd go through that work, but apparently I smashed it. Oh, hello. Hey, just come off. Oh, European eel. Oh, still real? Yeah, green. Oh well. That's it, I'm done. There we go, I'm done. I literally just had an eel, it just came off just there, European green eel, silver eel. But apparently we don't weigh them in anyway, because I think they're endangered, so stops people targeting them. But yeah, 12 o'clock midday, so 2 fish, dropped 2, or missed 2 bites. There's definitely a few bream have come out, and a few wrasse. But yeah, that bite just went then, I thought I was in. But never mind. Before I do go, I wanted to say I bumped into Ross, a chap called Ross, subscriber, yesterday at Fort Victoria, and I just want to give him a shout out. Lovely bloke, and he had some really kind words of positivity towards the channel and stuff, and it was amazing, to be honest. Give me a bit of a boost, which is really nice. Yeah, so don't think I came in the top 3. middle, in the middle somewhere, but I'll take it. I got some points, and I got the 5 points of Bream, and I got 2 Bream in the box. So until the next one, take care, stay safe, and maybe see you out there. Cheers.
So someone had a silver eel?
Yeah, I just dropped one.
Oh, no.
Can you weigh him in?
Huh?
Can you weigh him in?
Because we catch and release, you can, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, literally just come off.
Yeah, and Robbie returns to the same, exactly the same spot that you caught them at.
Okay. I was in a rush to get it out because I knew we didn't have a lot of time. Didn't let him sit on it for very long.
Probably had your best specimen, that one, up.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, now you tell me.
Never mind, Neil.
It'll be alright, it's always next time. I keep saying that. One of these days I'll get best specimen.